Hey everybody, HeyChrishinda here. I'm going to be doing a disposable diaper review. I have 7 diapers, 5 brands, and if you want to read a more in-depth review, you can head on over to my blog at HeyChrishinda.com and check that out. And I have my notes here, so if you see me looking down, that's why. Here is the poop right here. This is the drill. So the first diaper I'm going to talk about is Pampers Swaddlers. These diapers are really good. They are great at absorbing pee. They don't get squishy like other diapers. They have a wetness indicator. It still has the umbilical cord cut out, which I think was really smart of Pampers because not every baby comes out small or smaller needing a newborn size diaper. Some need a size 1. So to have that added convenience is really nice. So good job, Pampers. They also have mesh on the inside, which I think is supposed to wick the poop away from the baby's butt, so helping the babies not to get rashes. So that was okay. Then the cons are that the sticky tabs aren't that great, but when they're in a size 1, it's not like they're down there reaching and trying to pull their diaper off yet, so that's okay. You can also see the poop through the back, but it's not like, oh my goodness, this is gross. It's very minimal. So the next diaper is Pampers Baby Dry. These are just, no. These are like night and day compared to the Swaddlers. These claim to be 12-hour protection, but for us, it just wasn't the case. I had one diaper on for a max of 3 hours, and it leaked. And 3 hours might be pushing it. So, no. I had constant leaks with these. They exemplify the pee smell, and when they're in a size 1 and they're really small, their pee really isn't strong yet. It doesn't even really smell like pee, so for it to make it smell really bad is like really baffling to me. So yeah, let's see. These get super squishy, and you can see the poop through the back a lot more than you can with the Pampers Swaddlers. The next one is the Honest Company diapers. The designs are really cute. They are amazing at absorbing pee. They get really top heavy. Well, they all really get top heavy because he's a little boy, and you know how that works. But these are really, really, really good. The quality of these, the material that it's made out is really good. But the cons is that for poop, just was a no-go for us because I would say, say he pooped in 13 diapers, like 11 of them leaked poop. And I just didn't want to be worried about that when, like, going out in public, so I would put on a different diaper when I know we're about to go somewhere, because I didn't want to have to be like, oh, he just pooped. I'm pretty sure I got to change his clothes. So, yeah, I didn't like that. There is no wetness indicator, so you really just have to look at these diapers to see if it's really bloated, because they're really good at absorbing pee. So yeah, the Huggies Snug Dry, the pros is that it holds quite a bit of pee. The cons are that they get really squishy, and the shape of these are awful. It's like a rectangle. It's just like this. There are no curves to fit around the baby's legs or anything. Derek was always like, I don't want my baby's butt cheek sticking out. So if he says something, if he agrees with me, then you know it's got to be not that great. So another bad thing about these Huggies Snug Dry is that when he poops, because he's breastfed and his poop is so loose, it kind of just spreads. You know how say for example you take a knife and you're putting Miracle Whip on a sandwich, you go slide it across the bread. That's exactly what his poop does in there. It does not absorb at all. So since it just spreads, it spreads right on out the diaper. I didn't like that. The next one is Huggies Little Snugglers. These are really good as well. These and the Swaddlers were my favorite. They have a wetness indicator. It holds quite a bit of pee. These are very good quality diapers. Now, these Huggies Snugglers and the Huggies Snug and Dry, Little Snugglers and Snug and Dry, it's like even the packaging was different. The Snug and Dry was very cheap packaging, and then the Little Snugglers packaging was very thick, sturdy, good quality. So I was just like, I just thought that was really crazy. The Snugglers have a stretchy waistband. The cons is that the sticky tabs could be better, and it could be a pro or a con that these make his pee smell sweet, like a sweet burnt smell. So that was really weird. Now next we have LUVS diapers. There are absolutely no pros to these diapers. They are awful. There is no wetness indicator. They are paper thin. And when I say paper thin, y'all know when y'all give somebody a gift and you use a gift bag instead of like wrapping it up with wrapping paper? That paper that you stuff in the bag to cover up the gift, that thin, which is terrible. And Derek said whenever he changed Drew's diaper, it felt like the diapers were gonna rip. And he thought these were the Dollar General brand diapers, which I'm gonna mention next. And when he found out that they weren't, he was pretty surprised because these the LUVS were awful. They get extremely squishy. They don't have a wetness indicator, but you don't even need it with these because they're that awful. I'm sorry, LUVS, but you need to work on that. The odor control. What odor control? Like I said earlier, with the Baby Dry, when it comes to babies being so small and being in a size 1 still, their pee really doesn't smell like pee yet. So with these diapers, when I say he smelled like a public restroom, like at one of those terrible gas stations, he smelled like a public restroom every time. So no. The poop, when he pooped in these, it was like instant. You can see it through the diaper and it looks gross. Like it leaves like little oil spots, little oily greasy spots, like translucent. And that was just and I was constantly like, okay, did you pee? Did you poop? Because I stay at home with him, so I could usually hear when he poops because he's pretty loud. But even if I couldn't hear him, I'm just like, oh, let me check his diaper, because I was constantly like, I should probably change your diaper. You have on those terrible diapers right now. And I didn't just want to get rid of them, but I did end up selling all of them because some people like the LUVS, and I don't know where they get them from. It must have LUVS name on it, but not be LUVS. Okay, and then last but not least, we have Dollar General brand diapers. These are better than LUVS, which I wouldn't have thought so, because, you know, dollar store brand compared to a name brand, you would think that the name brand is better, but that wasn't the case with these. The pros is that these do have a wetness indicator. It holds a good amount of pee, and the sticky tabs on these are the bomb. Okay, the sticky tabs are so sticky. Like, even at his age now, I don't think he would be able to, well, he probably could, but it'll take a little bit of tugging to get it off. The cons is that you can see the poop through the back, but it does not leave that oily, greasy look like the LUVS. So before I had him, people would be like, oh, I don't like those diapers, but I was just like, I mean, a diaper is a diaper, right? But when you start testing different diapers out, say you got all these different brands at your baby shower, you'll definitely come to realize that you'll have favorites, and some are terrible and some are really good. So, like I said, if you want to read a more in-depth review, you can head on over to my blog at HeyChrishinda.com. Please subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.